Alright, back again, Luke here. And today we've got out the old Panda Custom Control Box Super Gun, and I figured we could put in this game here. Dun, dun, dun. Toki. So, let's pop this on and play some of that. If you guys had a chance to watch that last video that I put up here, maybe a couple weeks back, or a week or so back, this is a board that I wound up fixing up, and figured we'd give it a shot, do some gameplay on it. You'll notice at the beginning here, it'll bring you up to this menu. This is kind of the dip switch menu, so it'll show you what dip switches you can turn on and off to change the number of lives or continues or whatnot. This game is a little bit of a trick. The main reason why is because at the end of the game, towards the last stage, it'll let you continue as many times as you want, but the end stage will only give you a limited number of continues, so it's pretty interesting. All we have to do here is just hit the old start button, and it'll bring us into the game. Now this does have intro music to it, but it has to go through half a loop before it goes in, which it means like it'll go through this intro mode here, then it'll go into demo mode, and as it goes into demo mode then it starts playing the music, which it should do about now. But this was one of those boards that I picked up and I wound up repairing. Had some missing graphics and glitches on it, and I mentioned making a video on it. I didn't really have any time up until now. You can hear the music kind of clicks on now. And there we go. But yeah, I didn't have much time until now. This thing will pop in 2 credits at a time, so we'll just do this. It's got a really kind of neat intro. This is similar to the Ghosts and Goblins or Ghouls and Ghosts kind of style, showing you each pattern. And the buttons for this, basically just 2 buttons. You got jump and you've got your shot. What I've done is I've turned on the turbo just to cheat a little bit here to avoid all the button mashing. But these enemies, they don't give up. If you've ever played this one for the Sega Genesis or Master System, you'll know what I mean. They just keep coming at you and they'll chase you down, so it's better to get rid of them here. Ah! This is our kind of triple shot. You gotta watch out for everything in this game. It's one hit and you're dead, unless you get the helmet here. The helmet will give you at least a couple of hits, which is kind of nice. But you never know what's gonna come at you in this game, and it's one of those games that the more that you play it, the better you get at it. The first time you play it, you probably feel like, geez, why is this game so difficult? Because everything in it's like killing you. It's really hard to figure out where an enemy is going to pop up, and especially if you played it for just the first time. There's a lot of hidden ones that just kind of shoot up out of the middle of nowhere, like around this section. There's a couple of them. Let's see here. Like that guy there. You got this guy here. You shoot this down here. Oh no, I didn't jump. I wound up walking up like that. So this will probably be another one of those videos. This guy too, I mean, just everything in here. It's like, come on. Yeah, get away. But it does have its fun points to it. The better you get at it, the quicker you can go through it. But that last stage is just painful. If you guys have ever played this one on Mega Drive, whoa, that was close. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about. If you've never played it, I would definitely recommend trying it out on the arcade and going through MAME if you have the MAME files downloaded. If not, try and get a ROM from a friend, I guess, since they've closed that down. But yeah, I figured today we could do just a little bit of some gameplay. It's been a while since we did a gameplay video, and it's a little bit rainy today here in Japan. Hopefully everyone's doing all right, having a good afternoon or good evening or good something. Coming up on our first boss here. This is another one of those guys that the first time you play him, it may be a little difficult to figure out what his pattern is. The more times you play, wow, the better you get. Wow! No, that wasn't good. He switched it up a little bit here. You really gotta find out what these bosses here are capable of doing. Sometimes you could just get away with this kind of pattern here. His little jumping pattern. If you stay close to him. But you get too far away and he'll do that long jump on you. There we go. It's gonna be sloppy gameplay as usual. But you can see the kind of storyline as it progresses. It's kind of neat. The stages do have some interesting music as you go on. I really enjoy some of the later stages, but they do get much harder. Well, this is one of those kind of classic games. Classic games known to take tons of money in the arcade. There's no doubt about that. Alright. But these guys are quite ruthless. Have to do some swimming down here. You really gotta watch out for the sharks. Those things they just pop out of nowhere. The other one's not so bad. But it's just got some cool concepts to it. Really fun, kind of quirky. Yeah, watch out for the sharks. Go away, turtles! You can see how they kind of follow you around. Some definite turtle power there. Copyright infringement, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This guy's just like a sub-boss, and he's just irritating. Because everything is just kind of like bounces off him a bit. There we go. The game does have parts where you can get through half of the game or so. You can go through like a halfway point. It'll start you at another spot. But we're coming up on our second boss here. Once again, there's this little guy here. Gonna watch out for him. Here's our second boss. Another one that can be quite hard to beat if you're not used to the patterns. There we go. But it's a fun little game to kind of pass the time. I mean, at least if you have it in your house. If you're playing this in the arcade, it would be probably get up to stage, I don't know, 6 and 5 or 6 and just give up. These ones too, since Toki jumps so slowly, you gotta really time your shots or else you'll find he jumps into the lava or he just dies. Oh my gosh. Did I just not say that? Hey, take advice. Don't jump. Watch your timing. And here I go, jumping into lava. Alright. There we go. This one's kind of a powered shot. But those little creatures, man, those ghosts with the spears, they are really evil. This thing's another quite harsh one. Oh, luckily we're able to get the key here. If you don't kill that thing in time, it will destroy you. Just by shooting out this kind of like double shot that it has, and once it does that, you're kind of out of luck. Oh no! Yarg. What's that? Oh my gosh! This game is cheating! Oh jeez, wow, you're cruel. Okay, so this will bring us kind of like to our continue screen. Nonetheless, I just want to share with you guys, a little bit of a look here. You can see it starts us off at the halfway point. Oh! If I hit those trees down below, they're just gonna explode, which is gonna instantly kill me. And if I don't kill him, it's just this is where it starts to get just ridiculous. And no matter what, there's no special weapon here. I don't have anything else I can do. I have to just do this. These are the fun parts about the game. Should have ended the video about 20 seconds ago. Oh, now he's gonna die. Jeez. Oh, that was so bad. I'm just dying here left and right. Oh, jeez. Okay. So like that. This is where we're gonna end the video just because it's just too much. Normally if you have one of the higher powered weapons and you play a little bit safer, you'll be able to get a little bit further, but yeah, this is too bad. You've got to keep playing or I'll be killed! You know, games nowadays, they're not that direct. It's not that, you know, that strict here. Reading something like that, it really does make you kind of have to play, doesn't it? But nonetheless, just want to share with you guys a little bit of a look at what Toki looks like here. Looks like da-da-da! We'll just go with that. And yeah, it's a fun game. It does require a bit of maybe repetition to get better at it, nonetheless. But yeah, that's about all for me for right now. Like always, I'll put up another video here soon. So thanks for watching. Watching some Toki, or Juju Densetsu, as it's also known. I'll see you guys with another video here soon.